Hey, I'd also like to remind everyone that we have flush movement trays for sale. And you can just buy the trays. You don't have to, get anything painted through us. And I'll provide a link to some information on that. You do need to put metal plates on the bottoms of your figures. That's really easy. I do recommend that as you're doing it, you put some super glue on like a piece of cardboard or something, and you touch the base of the model and then set it on top of the tray, rather than flipping the model over, putting the glue on the bottom, and then trying to get the tray on top, because that can be a very frustrating process. And really, my impressions of the Khorne army, they're exactly what I expected. They're a lot of fun to play, but definitely not a lot of whipping around and, not a lot of tricky tricks. If I could go back, I would have positioned my blood crushers so they weren't blocked by their own unit. We talked about that earlier. And I would also remember my rules a little bit better. That really made a big difference with the Bloodthirster. Okay, what do you have to say?
I like our candy.
Yeah, and we've High Elves are awesome. I really just have no end of satisfaction with them. Now, I do have a client now who's commissioned 50 Phoenix Guard, and he runs them in a giant block like that.
Oh my gosh.
Of 50, yeah.
Oh.
And he puts Caradryan and Core Hill in there.
So they're stubborn.
And that basically, they just are insane. Of course, that does take up probably at least 1,000 points.
Yeah, because
right.
They're both 15, and this 24-man unit is 400 points. 460-something points.
But that's really, the game really lends itself to those things. Now, it turns out they didn't have to charge, although I did, and we actually started playing that out. And the Swordmasters, even the back rank, they just evaporated those hands. And that's really what you're up against when you're playing High Elves. High Elves have lots of options, lots of cool models, and they really do go first. They're definitely an elite force, and they're very obnoxious to play against. Oh man, they're obnoxious to play against. So there you have it. Look for the exciting conclusion tomorrow. I don't think I'm out of the game. Actually,
you're out of the game.
Yeah, I'm out of the game. We're done here. And here's the shake, just in case we don't get it tomorrow, because we may have to move on to other things. Tomorrow's game night down here at the studio.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Oh, tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah, we'll definitely finish it in the morning. I'm actually a believer in conceding games. I don't think there's any issue with that.
Conceding games is awesome, because then you can play again.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to concede this game. No, wait. Lord Khorne would frown on that. If I can kill even one more elf, that'll totally be worth it.
You gotta kill my battle standard bear.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, so it's the next day. As you can tell, I actually change my shirt every day. And I've decided to play it out to the bitter end. Josh is like, yeah, you're not going to win this game, just so you know that. But I thought it would be displeasing to the god of skulls. So if I can just put one more elf skull on the throne of Khorne, I'll be happy. Briggs like, really? That's what you're doing? So, by the way, and Josh will be interested to know this, as well as the rest of you that have no doubt pointed this out about 50 times since we started this, nothing has frenzy. Bloodletters don't have it. The Blood Crushers don't have it. Even the Bloodthirster does not have frenzy. There's no frenzy for any of the Khorne demons. They just don't have that. Even Skulltaker doesn't have it. So that's an item. I don't think it's affected the game too much. If anything, it's put it in my favor, because I've rolled extra attacks from frenzy, right? So, all right, well, it's top of the 4th High Elf turn, and away he goes.
All right. What am I measuring instrument?
This is the situation, by the way. I took it, probably.
Oh, there it is. Or maybe, I don't know.
Well, you just got to use something now.
Still this one.
So we've got these Phoenix Guard here with the Battle Standard Bearer, an Archmage and a unit of Lothern Sea Guard. And this brick, oh my gosh, this brick.
That's still not dead.
Of Swordmasters. And no characters in it. Just 24 Swordmasters with command. That's brutal. And I got to tell you, that is a hard chunk to deal with. Okay, go.
Alright, so these guys are going to rapid reform. Oh.
Well, evidently not.
Reroll. Okay.
Oh my gosh, a 12 and then a what? How does
11.
rapid reform help you?
I could make a movement
Oh, okay.
afterwards. So,
That would have blocked me off. Okay, great.
all right. These guys are just going to wheel. It's right there. These guys just gonna march right on forward.
High Elf turn 4 magic phase. Here it comes. A 2 and a 2.
Right. And then the banner gives me an extra 2.
2 dice.
And channeling? Nope. So I have 6.
Nice.
Alright.
So rolling doubles is really the best magic result that there is.
Alright, he's going to cast Banishment on your
Okay, here comes the banishment.
demons.
Oh,
Right.
and there's the miscast.
It also goes irresistibly, because it finally works this time.
What finally works?
I took the Book of Hoeth,
Uh-huh.
which any successful casting roll automatically goes with irresistible force on a doubles. But it only
really?
miscasts on double sixes, except for this case, because you have your special item.
Okay, that's weird. All right, well, go ahead then.
So it
This is
takes...
going to be bad for me.
Nope, not really. So 8. So 7 re-rolled ward saves.
Okay, so I have 4 ups. 5 up, and then magic resistance 1. Oh, wait a minute. If he's in there, does his magic resistance apply?
Yeah. Which one?
Okay.
How much does he have?
Skull Taker? I don't know. We're about to find. Okay, so Skull Taker gives the. So it applies to the unit then if one guy in there has it. So 3 ups. Skull Taker has magic resistance, whatever it is. So there's 2 dead, and then re-roll these. Re-roll successes. Oh, and those are still all successes. Great. 2 guys die.
And then
Blank.
my miscast.
Blank. Here's the result of the miscast.
Uh-oh.
A 3.
Where's the large blast template?
Okay, so what's a 3 do?
So you center the large blast template over the wizard.
Okay.
So it's going to get everybody but these 3. And everyone under takes a strength 10 hit.
Oh, that's terrible.
Uh-huh.
That's going to blow that unit up hideously.
It gets worse. Alright, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Do you want to roll
Okay.
it?
No, you can.
Alright. 11, 12. Alright, here we go.
Wow, that was a pretty good exchange.
1s to not die. So 10 died.
Okay.
Alright. And then we roll a dice. If I roll a 1, 2, or 3, my wizard goes poof.
Okay.
And on a 4, 5, or 6, I lose that many power dice. So he goes poof.
Ugh, that's rotten.
Yep.
That's horrid.
Mm-hmm.
And a panic check for them as well?
It is indeed. Which they're
Oh, they love
solid.
it. They were like, they didn't even like that guy. Is he gone yet? Yeah, I think he just disappeared.
Alright, so then shooting. So I need 5s to hit you from these 5 Seaguard.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'll bet you if we made it where you tried to hit the edge, you couldn't do it. Okay, so
Nope.
what just happened?
So no wounds. Now I'm trying to hit the edge and it's not happening.
Oh, okay. What are you rolling for now?
That's,
See? You can't do it. All game long.
oh, darn it.
That's awesome.
Alright, and then that's it.
All right.
That's all I got.
Yeah, and for those of you just joining the program, we have a studio rule that any dice that are cocked to any degree have to be re-rolled. And that just helps it be clear. No balancing dice on there. No flim-flamming about it. If it's not perfectly level, it's a re-roll. Okay, so Khorne movement phase. I just put this here to show the angle of his orientation there. And I made a leadership test so they were able to rapid reform, and I just flipped them around and then moved 2 inches back. Because the Phoenix Guard, their average charge distance is going to be 12 inches. And so 14 inches away, which is approximately what I am now, really makes it a risky prospect. Not that that'll matter much. Oh, hello. Ha, that's so funny.
NPR
I forget
14.
the measuring thing. Hey, look at that. See? I don't even need that pre-measure thing. I can just see it with my eyeballs. So anyway, the flesh hounds finally sprang into action and moved up there, kind of circumventing the sword masters. So yeah, that's going to be really weird. I can't let anything touch the sword masters. They'll evaporate whatever comes into contact with them. Yeah. All right, and that's it. I got no magic, no shooting. So there's Khorne turn 4.
Here you go. It's a rapid reform. Hooray!
They love it. They can reform and move back. Okay.
And then he's going to break off. These guys move forward 10. And let's see here.
Now, if he's immune to flaming attacks, I can still killing blow him, right?
Nope.
No killing blow? You're
You
immune to
have flaming attacks with Skull Taker,
So?
all of your attacks are flaming.
Okay.
So
I don't think that's right. I want to look it up.
Go for it.
Okay, High Elf turn 5, top of the 5th. We're in the shooting phase now.
So these guys are going to shoot Skull Taker.
Lothar and Seaguard. Okay, I'm ready.
I need 4s because you're in cover. And then I need toughness 4/3 with him.
Oh, it's got to be 4. Yeah, toughness 4.
No wounds.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But many 3s.
You had to shoot. You had to at least try, right?
Alright. Your turn.
All right, away we go. All right, here comes the rolling. It's top of the 5th, bottom of the 5th, rather, right? Khorne, turn 5. I'm charging here. By the way, this is after 10 minutes of thinking this over. Josh is like, really? It's taking you this long? So, but let's just tell the viewers what the strategy is. So check this out. If the Flesh Hounds charge here, and these guys flee, I'd need like a 19-inch charge to get there, and that's highly unlikely. And then I'd end up blocked by this guy, which is actually okay. That's really the good scenario here. If I charge with the Skull Taker first, I can't let this guy charge Skull Taker because then he gets to wail on him for free. We found out that his flaming attacks, even with Killing Blow, can't affect this guy at all. So if I charge with Skull Taker first and they flee, they're likely to be outside of his range. But, and then a failed charge puts Skull Taker right about here, and that means this guy can charge him, which is really bad. But that's okay. Khorne doesn't like wusses, basically, so I'm charging with everything one way or the other. My other strategy was just try and set it up a little bit better. March these guys over here, get Skull Taker out of range of him. But see, that won't help because now he can get anywhere. He could interpose him from Skull Taker charging into this combat over here. And so this is probably the most control I'm going to get for the rest of this game, over turns 5 and 6. And it's a long shot for me to win this. But, okay, so Skull Taker here, what's your charge reaction?
Flee.
All right, here we go. So roll your flee distance. We got to measure this ever so precisely. 4 inches.
4. Awesome.
Okay, so what happens is he rotates on his center, that's that guy, and ends up with that guy right where my finger is. All right, so now let's measure the distance. 11. So Skull Taker's move is 5. Oh, didn't make it. 9.
So you trundle forward.
Yep,
3.
I go 3 inches, that's right. So precisely the thing I didn't want to have happen. Okay, those guys are going to charge this unit.
Okay, so I have to flee.
All right, here it comes. These guys have swift stride. If
So I ran 6.
Okay, and so go ahead and move them. There we go.
Trundle. As you knock over my banner.
Oh, this is so bad. Well, nothing matters if I manage to make the roll. So I need a 17. So
You need
here
a 9?
comes a 9, that's right. Hiya! An 8. Yep, 8 plus 8 is 16. Yep, that's a 1/4 of an inch out. So I go the highest dice. These guys go 5 inches. So basically,